Today we launched the Coalition of Cities on Digital Rights, which actually is a collaboration between, well, now a starting point, UN Habitat, City of Barcelona, City of New York and Amsterdam. But the idea that we gather 100 cities basically who commit themselves to make sure every city embeds digital rights in the stuff they do and in the city. So basically we're trying to create our idea of what's a digital city and how do we make sure citizens have the rights in that perspective.
Yeah, I mean, today's launch was, I believe, a very important step in cities' fight for our digital rights for our citizens. I think there's a real effort, there's a real thought process around making digital rights as seamless as basic human rights. And so I think today was like a really major commitment from Amsterdam, Barcelona, and New York, and also an invitation to other cities for us to really join together and find a set of standards and principles by which we all agree to in order to protect our citizens and in order to enable them to thrive and succeed in a digital environment.
I think we understood two main things. First of all, that the smart city is not about technology, so it is about citizen needs and urban challenges that we need to solve. So in Barcelona we see participatory democracy at large scale, also involving digital tools like our Barcelona decidim.org platform that is free software, uses the data in a transparent way and allows citizens to more and more influence the decision-making process of the city.
Our aim to be a smarter city is to put residents in the center of the design process. So when we are rolling out technologies or when we are creating policies, it's with the resident experience in mind. And so I think, part of being a smart city is also being, responsive and having a city of residents that are empowered and that are well informed.
The other thing that we see is it is also about data governance and data sovereignty. So people want to have more control over their data. Who is accessing the data, for what purpose, and we are trying to put people in control of that so that citizens themselves can decide what data they want to keep private, what data they want to share, with whom and on what terms. So the terms shouldn't be set by corporations, but should be set democratically by citizens, and then we can elevate these frameworks at the European level and hopefully at a global level with the GDPR. So we think that the question of who owns the data and the artificial intelligence that's going to be built with that data, it's going to be a fundamental political question of our times.